morning, good morning, good morning. I hope y'all doing good, man. So today, if you guys remember, last video, I actually said that I probably won't record myself welding a whole lot, but I actually am gonna go ahead and record myself welding a whole lot so that you guys can see what I'm doing and correct me on all the things that I'm doing, wrong. Again, never done it, not a professional welder. I just do what I can and hope that it works, honestly. But before I get into the welding, I actually want, a while back I did say that I need to go ahead and cover up the dashboard for the CRX. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean it first with probably just some warm water and some dish soap and a little scrubbing pad. I'm gonna clean it up really good, let it dry, and then try to cover it with, I think I got plastic inside of the container. So that's what my goal today is. Just so you all can see, I literally got warm water, dish soap, my blower that I'm gonna blow off all the heavier particles off of it, and then a really good microfiber towel, and that's literally it. Much better, much better. This is obviously that slight bit of like a burn, I guess you could say, because it gets hit the most, but she's nice and clean. Let me show you guys from the inside. This is what it looks like from the inside. She's in great condition, man. I'm very thankful for it being in such great condition. Let's get this damn thing covered up. Got some plastic, got some tape, got a razor. Show you guys how I'm doing this. Luckily, man, I have the windshield out, so it obviously makes it way easier. I'm not gonna unfold it all the way because then it's gonna make it even super thin. But what I'm doing is literally taking this panel tool and I'm pushing the plastic in between the metal and the little bit of the dash. And I'm gonna do the same over there. Let me show you guys what I mean. Literally taking this guy, pushing it in like so, pushing it in, pushing it in, doing that to the whole thing. There we go. She is covered up. Let's go ahead and get set up and ready to do some more welding back on this backside. Listen, man, you guys don't know how much joy it brings me and how happy I am to see that this pan, floor, or whatever you guys want to call it, actually put it down in the comments below what the hell this is actually called. Anywho, extremely happy, man, that this is in. I no longer have that big old gaping hole in the back. Once it's all welded, like I said, grind it down, sand it down, paint that white as well, or primer for right now. My plan right now is to go ahead and close off where my thumb is. This whole little section here, I already started here, but I want to get from, this little area right here and this little dot right there. That's the plan as of right now. All right, it is welded shut. What I'm gonna do is grab the like flap disc and go ahead and just clean up those welds and see if there's a couple spots that need to be redone. Again, if there's any little pinholes, I'll go ahead and cover it up. And just a heads up, yes, I'm blonde. Look at that madness, that's crazy. Just a heads up, just in case one of my videos is out of order. My phone's been acting up, it hasn't been wanting to edit, so I'm working on trying to figure it out. I just bought a laptop to try and start editing on my actual laptop. But if one of the videos is out of order, which is the video that I was painting the front bumper support. If it's out of order, my apologies, bro. Okay. You see one right like there. I see a pinhole right there. So there's a couple little pinholes, but I want to try to get this as smooth as possible, make that transition from old to new as good as possible. But again, as long as it's closed off well from here, and on the back side I'll spray the undercoating, man, I'm chilling, I'm happy, I'm Gucci. We are getting somewhere, fellas. We are getting somewhere. This corner right here is gonna be a little tricky. I'm gonna have to bridge the weld. In other words, start here and then come to this side, and then start here and then come to this side, and bridge it back and forth until they connect, if that makes any sense. So I'm gonna try to go ahead and at least do this whole corner, and then I'm gonna weld this guy back on like so. Where did it go? I want to say it went here. I don't remember where the hell it went. Somewhere here. Somewhere in this area. Probably like that. Yeah. So, let me go ahead and continue on that little corner there. So I've been welding a lot on this side, on the driver's side, so I'm gonna go ahead and not do that anymore and come and do a little bit on the passenger side, so that the metal, from what Javier was telling me, and obviously it makes sense, when the metal gets too hot, it starts to warp. So I wanna let this side cool down a little bit. I'm gonna do a little bit on the passenger side, and then weld on, like I said, this metal bracket again. So let's move on to the passenger side and do some welding there. I'll see if I can close in at least this little L here, and then I'll grind down some of this, see what's needed, and maybe continue up to about this area or so. So maybe this whole area here, and then a little bit of the L. Here's this little section there. I'm gonna go ahead and grind it off now. All right, got a good amount of that side done. And I also went ahead and welded that little piece like I was saying, but now I had to go and get another battery because my DeWalt battery was dead. So let's get the battery back onto the DeWalt grinder with the flat disc. Try to clean up those welds a little bit. And I think I might call it for today. All right, I'm gonna do a little bit more, maybe just this little bit right here, or just a little section somewhere. Just one more little section. You can see I'm running low on wire as well, so soon I actually won't be able to weld anymore until I go and buy some more. Also, I'm gonna try my best to record as many videos as possible before I leave. When I say leave, some of you guys may know, some of you guys may not know, but I am a professional choreographer and dancer, and I'm about to be gone for 2 months on a 2-month tour with my artist Don Omar. Some of you guys may know him, some of you may not. So I'm going to be gone for 2 months, meaning I'm not going to be able to create any content for those 2 months while I'm gone. So I'm going to try my best. It may or may not happen because we are crazy busy. Rehearsals are going to be nuts from here until I leave, which is about March 1st. I'm going to try my best to do a few videos from now till then. If it don't work and I can't create, I will be back right after end of April when I get back home. So please, please don't leave me. I'll be back. I promise. Let's go. Well, I guess because the string was so low that it was barely like being able to pull it through the line anymore, so no more. My welding is done for the day. I do still have some argon left, which is a good thing, so I just close it up. I'm gonna go ahead and release whatever is left in the line of the argon. And you could normally you hear it and then it stops. Now, obviously, there's still a lot to do, okay? There's still a lot to do, and obviously, it ain't perfect. It's not perfect, and it's not gonna be perfect. It's not gonna be perfect. As long as it does its job, I'm Gucci. Now, if this was like some part that, you know, it needs to be perfect, then I would definitely hustle and bustle a little bit more to make it perfect. But because it's going in the trunk, it's getting painted with, probably at least this section here, I think I'm gonna do it with the like undercoating, just to give it one, texture to get rid of all the ugly welds that I have, and then two, it's just gonna fill up any little gaps that I have here as well. So on top will probably be white undercoating if they do white, and then underneath it'll be the black undercoating. If they don't have white undercoating, I'll do the black and then I'll paint on top of it. Ladies and gents, as always, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for welding with me. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit that like button. And you guys know the vibes, man. Chase the dream, not the competition. Peace.